Yeah.
I'm going to put you on probation, but I am going to put you in jail if you keep up the foolishness. I'm highly encouraging to just go into, you can do the inpatient. You're still going to have a job when you get out. Most of the people I'm dealing with, their decision is I go to inpatient or I can work, because I can't do both, because if I go inpatient, I lose my job. Ford's is going to, they can't fire you because of inpatient. Yeah. I want him inpatient. So for at least 28 days, you're not sleeping at home. You're sleeping in the facility. And you get a chance to save your flipping life. Dude, if you and I sat down over a hot bevy somewhere and spent a couple hours and we just listed on a pad of paper all the major problems that can be directly traced to your alcohol use, we could probably fill the pad. Relationships that you've blown up, decent jobs that you've lost. You're just really lucky you're with Ford Motor Company and they'll put up with this kind of stuff.
Hearing on behalf of the defendant, Joseph Russell.
Good morning, sir.
We have reviewed the sentence report. It is accurate. We have no additions, deletions, or corrections. And we are asking the court to sentence Mr. Russell in accordance with the recommendation of Mr. Joel.
Thank you. All right. Nothing to add, Mr. Russell?
Sir.
All right. I'll go along with the recommendation, fines and costs only, $1,200. Go downstairs, talk about your options, make arrangements to get that paid before you leave. Questions? You're all set.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Mr. Kaplan, I have Thomas. I did it again. Why can't I do that? And you know, the crazy thing about that, I don't see him more than once every 4 or 5 months.
Doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah. It's the Joshua just triggers that in my head for some reason. Good morning.
So, Your Honor, Mr. Thomas and I, Tim Josh had the hearing on behalf of Mr. Terrell Thomas. Today's sentencing hearing on the operating while visibly impaired. Your Honor, we did review the PSI. Nothing factual, nothing needs to be deleted, corrected, or added. As to the recommendation, we would ask the court to adopt said recommendation. My client's father is here with me in court.
That guy right there, I bet. Good morning.
Concerned with the family and right now the family sharing a car. Mr. Thomas doesn't have a driver's license.
Yep.
A little bit of concerns about his availability to get to and from the work program.
Yep.
I'm not trying to, again, father and son both said, understand that actions have consequences. They're just kind of looking forward to casting down the road to see, man, it might be a little tough getting up here for you.
What's the status of his license?
Not valid.
And no end in sight?
Never had one, never applied, never did the test.
And potentially sound like there may be medical, I don't think it'd be anything as far as like with test, getting it that would be.
He's in the spectrum autistic.
Okay.
He could drive, he could read, it's just when you put
The
it
testing issue.
in the paper.
Yeah. Yeah.
So passing the written test maybe the.
Yeah. He's probably a real good driver, but he's not a good test taker. Yeah.
So, my client, as you can tell, fully supportive of the family
Sure.
here. Father's certainly concerned, about drinking and where things are at.
Right.
What we're looking at here, Your Honor, I'm explaining to my client that the court has a couple of goals in mind. One is to protect the public and make sure that these types of actions don't happen again moving forward. And one is to rehabilitate. Truly to make sure that this individual has this issue as, all the tools that would be available to get the issues fixed or presented to them. Lead somebody water and let them drink. And that's really what we're talking about here. I think my client is understanding that this is kind of that, break point when there's a fork in the road. There's been some discussion with the family about possibly seeking out maybe some information. Well, clearly the court and the probation department will not stand in the way if that's the decision that the family thinks is going to be a good fit for him, but that's not what's being ordered or mandated.
Right.
Did also explain that if there's difficulties stopping drinking, that there is the Gray Bar Hotel down in Wayne County that you can't dry out in. That's not the preferred place to do that. So I think my client has been fully, apprised of what the path forward looks like, what consequences will look like if he's not able to kind of nip this in the bud. And we stand before the court humbled and ready to, do everything we can to comply.
All right. Anything you want to add? Okay.
Also, that.
Do you mind? Go ahead.
Been, doing this for quite some time now, 8 years. Very, very manipulative.
Mhm.
Love him to death. His mom loved him to death. We can't force, he has to go into an inpatient class.
Yeah.
But being around alcohol, just that day off, he could just have one drink and it's gonna lead to a weekend of drinking. He's been to work, what is it, June? 10 days this year. It's just really.
And you still have the job?
Because he's FMLA and he's on doctor's treatment. He takes medicine, but it doesn't get him sick anymore.
Right.
He pops it, I mean, it just doesn't work anymore.
You're going to kill yourself. You know that.
We try, we have one car. He called an Uber 1:30 in the morning to go to the store. His mom has to get out of bed because he don't have the money to get back. That type of stuff.
Right.
And it's
He's living with you?
rent free, works at Ford, good job, spoiled rock. Just he takes our love for, I've been awarded with state. I beat alcoholism. I nobody's going through.
Yeah.
It's just
Makes it even harder on you. Yeah.
what it is. He really needs to be in an inpatient for a while. He had to go to court.
Mhm.
Hear him detox, tears him.
Right.
But he had to do it to go to court.
Right.
After court order over. I don't know.
And he's got good insurance.
What he's gonna do. And it's just
What do you think about inpatient?
my house at least 150 times last year over. They don't take them away because we have to press charges.
Right.
Yes. Nobody's gonna press charges.
Yeah. You might have to. I know what I'm asking. I know.
Not gonna get it. Oh,
But sometimes the only way to get him help is to put him in the system where they have to get help.
yeah, but he's autistic. I think it's chemically something's not right up there. Like the evaluation of something. Something is not right.
But he knows he's on the wrong path.
Yeah, he does. He's
Oh,
fully,
I don't doubt it.
he's fully aware that he takes.
Have you thought about treatment? Why?
You don't think he needs to, understand that all he's, I'm not against probation or nothing
Yeah.
like that. Now that he's on probation, the police are called, he violates it, he goes to jail. That's not what we want.
I don't want to put him in jail.
And I did explain to both father and son that that's where that path does lead.
Yeah.
Police contact while on probation, while the court can, exercise discretion and grace. Not that much. If there's police contact on that frequent of a basis, you're gonna be back into a corner where you've only got your tools left, which at that point could look like incarceration. So
Just called the ambulance on himself because he was drinking so much and he was having chest pains. We done took him to the doctor, ambulance many times, psych ward.
Let me ask you a question. What are the chances of you staying out of trouble completely for 12 months? What's that? Cannot?
He's in a predicament. He knows something's gonna happen.
All right.
We threaten him.
I'm going to put you on probation, but I am going to put you in jail if you keep up the foolishness. I'm highly encouraging you to just go into, you can do the inpatient. You're still going to have a job when you get out. Most of the people I'm dealing with, their decision is I go to inpatient or I can work because I can't do both. Because if I go inpatient, I lose my job. Ford's they can't fire you because of inpatient. Yeah.
Get an Uber, he could go to work and back to him.
So here's what we're going to do. And brother, I would love to cheerlead you into sobriety. I would love to help play that role. But I'm going to sentence you to the recommendation of probation. Instead of the work days, because I don't want to cause extra transportation issues for the family, I'm going to order that you do 60 hours of community service, which means charity work. I would waive the community service if you went into an inpatient program.
go to one. It's like go to an AA. You don't have, I mean, you have.
I want him inpatient. So for at least 28 days, you're not sleeping at home, you're sleeping in the facility. You give yourself a 28-day vacation in essence. You focus on nothing but sobriety for 28 days. Ford Motor Company is going to pay for it because you got that kind of insurance. Ford Motor Company is going to have a job for you when you get done because you've got that kind of job. And you get a chance to save your flipping life. Dude, if you and I sat down over a hot bevy somewhere and spent a couple hours and we just listed on a pad of paper all the major problems that can be directly traced to your alcohol use, we could probably fill the pad. Relationships that you've blown up, decent jobs that you've lost. You're just really lucky you're with Ford Motor Company and they'll put up with this kind of stuff.
And I got them in there and I hurt myself at my old job just before I was leaving, and I got them in there. And that was,
Right.
enough.
But thanks be to God, as grandma used to say, because this kind of job is probably one of the best jobs if you want to try to get yourself sober. Like you said, they'll pay for a good program. They'll keep his job open for him. I'm not ordering inpatient. I'm not ordering it. I'm just telling you, if the foolishness continues, you're going to end up in jail. I'd much rather have you in treatment.
We say, inpatient, you don't have to be with community service, correct? And I can't get you back and
So
forth.
Your Honor, my client and his father have my number. What I encourage them definitely is, just reach out to me as soon as they make a decision and I'll get the details to Mr. Foley.
We'll help you get in.
I was just about to ask,
Yeah.
because we don't know how.
No, that's our rodeo. We ride that horse all the time. So here's what I'm adopting in full the recommendations. Fines that cost $1,300. Before you leave the building today, go down, talk about options, get some kind of a plan on the money. I'm ordering 60 hours of community service. I want that done within the next 4 months, or I will waive that if you get into an inpatient program. And finish it, obviously. I mean, if you check yourself in and come out, I'm not going to waive the community service.
It's every chance you ever for something. It's your decision, but I would definitely.
So I'll be getting this service, stay away from anything. 1 month.
And the reason I said 28 is I don't know any inpatients that's shorter than that. Maybe there is, I don't know.
First week is radio silence, no phones.
Right.
On-site contacts, you don't have to worry about what they're doing, what anybody else is doing. People that call there, it kind of starts kind of building out from that. So.
The inpatients we looked at, they were all out of state to
I love that if it's an option.
discourage them from leaving, but
Yeah, because they got to walk home.
being his mom, it's just kind of worried, what I'm saying, out of state.
There's great programs close to home.
There are,
Lots of them.
I get a list of them, I
Yeah.
looked tonight,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get.
I don't want you to look into it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
At the very least, he can call his attorney and say, look, I need help.
But you don't think he needs help in this area?
He's hearing it today from the.
Then I'll see him again. All right. Good luck, Mr. Miller.
Yeah, sorry, no, Miller's next. Thomas.
Oh, hold on. Thomas, I already passed your file off.
So.
Miller?
On the first floor, basement, right below where right now, probation.
All these people that are still
Then-
or like the work program committee.
Yeah, upstairs.
Right, but they are offered, so.
Yeah, but if they just want to come in here and talk to me, they
Yeah,
can.
they don't have to speak to the attorney, the attorney, otherwise if they don't want them, they can sort of try it here. Yeah, bye.
Yes, thank you, absolutely. Thank you.
Well,
All right, your Honor, my name is Josh Hadley, appearing on behalf of my client, Miss Katrina Miller.
Hell, yeah.
Good morning. Give me just a minute. Ma'am, I'm gonna get you on the Harrell file in just a minute, I'm gonna hear what you have to say. Just give me a second. Go ahead, counsel.
This one, I have a chance to review PSI, no factual additions, deletions, corrections to make. Everything on here is accurate. We would also agree with the recommendation as provided by the probation department and ask the court to adopt that. My client stands before the court. This is the one and only blip in her entire life having any kind of contact with the criminal justice system, really anything even related to alcohol or drug use or abuse. I know she wants to address the court directly. And I'll
Should.
Yeah, wait here.
Okay.
When I talk to people, the first day we met, my client came to me, I mean, just a crumbling emotional mess just because of her, I would say, disappointment with herself, for a lack of a better way to say it. She's gonna be tougher on herself and has been through this than I think anybody else would or could. And when I see that, that gives me that kind of message that we're all looking to see, which is, did you get the message?
Yeah.
Did you get this one, that this was your whoopsie, your one?
Right.
Because the life only gets harder and more difficult with these types of things. So I gotta say, she has not had any alcohol, any drugs, anything the whole time she's been on bond in this process. Accordingly, Your Honor, normally we don't see a non-supervised type of situation. But if there's a candidate that would be the right fit, it would be this.
Okay. Your turn.
Sure.
John, I would like to say this was an eye-opening event. I have utilized my time and growth in order to be able to emotionally make better choices and not have this mistake.
Okay. All right. I was concerned by a couple of things I saw in the report. Number one, you couldn't specify what you made on your job, and you couldn't specify how often you use marijuana. Those seem to me to be pretty easy answers to questions. Okay.
Just the amounts I work overtime.
Okay. Okay. So I don't care if you give it to me hourly, weekly, give me an idea of what kind of money you make. Okay. And your marijuana use, what's that look like?
Last 4 months, as that before that, I'm making it occasionally. It wasn't regularly.
Okay. All right. Anything else, counsel?
There, I think kind of address the issue that the kind of standardized tests we didn't quite hit on. I think the clarification helps. I did know that the ACE score was good. Her, her needs assessment was good. Again, what we would like to see in this. So, yeah, we would ask support as we used it before to send this Miller out with the lesson learned and her fines and costs and any other sanctions that the court thinks probably be appropriate since then.
All right. Thank you. I'm going to go along with Mr. Feroli's recommendation. No probation, just fines that cost $1,200. Go downstairs, talk about your options, get some kind of plan in place before you leave the building. Good luck to you. All right, ma'am, go ahead and put your name on the record. Reference Nico Harrell.
My name is Taylor Fredero.
All right, and I'm confused as to why you're here.
Okay, I am the victim in this case.
Which case? Because I've got a number of files on him and I
for-
don't have any assaultive crimes.
Then I don't know why I received a victim advocate letter.
Oh, you know what? I think I got you wrong. I got the wrong stack of files. Harrell is the guy you're here for?
Yes.
H?
Yes. Correct.
And I don't have a file. Is he on the docket today?
Yes, he has the whole staff.
I got a Waddell. Oh, no.
Wardell,
No,
Nico
hold on.
Wardell.
I got
Wardell
one
is his
Harrell
middle
file.
name, sir.
You should have a white one.
No,
If you didn't. Oops, got it wrong.
no. All right, I don't have that file, ma'am. I got like 7 other files. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. I got 4 misdemeanors and 5 civils. But go ahead and put your comments on the record, ma'am. He didn't show up today, so we'll be issuing a bench warrant.
Okay, this would have been regarding, him smacking me 3 years ago on our daughter's birthday. At a custody exchange this past Saturday, he held me hostage. He spit all over me in front of our daughter. I just don't want to have to deal with him anymore. I
Yeah.
would like
Are
to
there
have no
charges
contact
pending on
order.
that?
I'm
Were
sorry,
the
what was
police
that?
involved Saturday?
I called the police twice and they did not answer. I don't know what happened.
Where did
He
this take
eventually
place?
let me leave
Where did this take place?
in Romulus, right in front of his house.
All right, then I would suggest you go to the Romulus Police Department and make a report.
Okay.
All right?
Um,
So your comments are on the record. As I said, there'll be a bench warrant issued for his arrest because he didn't show up today for the court
Okay.
date.
okay.
All right? But
Okay.
definitely make a report.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Oh, hold on a minute.
4-0742.
Jamie,
Yes, sir.
can you see if Mr. Harrell's out in the hallway?
Harold?
Harrell, Harrell. First name Nico.
Not Tim.
I do have the actual case number that I'm involved in, Your Honor.
Oh,
if
we
you'd
got
like it.
that. It just
Okay.
didn't get pulled with all the other files. We got it in the system.
Okay.
Mr. Bodish, what do you got?
A-E.
Neely?
Yes.
Give me just a minute, man. We're checking to see if he's in the building.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
I do have Mr. Harrell here.
All right, have a seat, Mr. Harrell. I'm gonna call you up in just a minute. Do you want to talk to an attorney, sir?
He is being now.
Oh, all right, that's fine. That's, finish up. Mr. Bowditch,
And Mr. Dave Neal. Your Honor, Stevie's date time set for sentencing in this matter. There was nothing I had to review. We're presenting ourselves.
yeah, I've got 3 different files. One is possession of an unregistered firearm, and then 2 are driving related, no valid ops. Let's see. Yeah, he was set to do work program and pay fines and costs. He hasn't made any payments and he hasn't signed up for his work program. According to our records, he owes us $1,154 as of June 9th. Are you working?
Yes.
Where do you work?
Work at the airport, Macy's. I just got in there out 2 weeks in, 2 weeks going to 3 weeks.
Okay.
Was that a restaurant? No, the airport.
Airport, like a barber shop.
No, airport.
Airport. Okay.
I'm there.
Okay.
Badge, I just trying to get my badge.
I don't care. Why haven't you done the work program?
I didn't know about the work.
I ordered it as part of your sentencing, the same time I ordered your fines and costs that you haven't paid. So why haven't you paid your fines and costs?
So, and then,
When'd you get the airport job?
I think it was, where is it? Where?
This month?
Yeah.
Okay, so prior to that, you weren't working? Okay. So are you in a position to do something on all this money? Can you get some kind of payment plan set up? All right, and are you in a position to bang out your 4 days so we can be done with that? 4 days work program. You pick the schedule,
I mean, they didn't want to get out.
but you pick the days. Monday through Saturday, you just pick 4 days. Okay, all right, go down and schedule 4 days and get some kind of payment plan set up. Don't make me see you again on these. Good luck. Do you got anything else ready, Mr. Bowditch? What?
Hold on, she said they're getting sentenced to.
These are 2 sentences.
Why? Since when do I schedule sentencing by no ops?
Because he wanted I think he said he wanted a lifetime for a little while, so he kept his schedule. My mom has this phone pass, he's got.
Grab him, grab him.
For the 3 months, the more time just come up.
Oh, yeah, dad's not with him.
But we didn't know. Where's the market file you said that? Is that the white one? I, we files that you said. No, you didn't pull, did you pull warrants and files on them? Yeah. No, there's a warrant.
Are you ready on Harold?
Who?
Harold, I got a victim online. All right.
Just here for show cause on work program. But what is the victim about?
The problem on his domestic violence file.
Okay, there is nothing on the packet that mentions.
Okay. Mr. Bowditch, you need to have, Mr. Bowditch, have a conversation with that young man. He's got 2 files to be sentenced on today because I've given him 2 chances to come back and give me a plan. Last time you were here, your dad asked me to give you some more time to come up with a plan, right? Right? Yeah, but I don't know what it is because we didn't talk about that. So you got 2 files you got to be sentenced on. What we just dealt with is the file you'd already been sentenced on, you already owed money and work days on. So you got 2 new files, no valid operator's license person. All right, is he bringing up the file?
He said find the file.
Okay, all right, so I got a victim online, there's an allocation, there's a violation on, as of Saturday this week. What was scheduled for today is the show cause on all of these.
So
He was given the chance to do community enrichment program to take care of some of his fines and costs because he's into us for over $4,000. April 13th, he failed to appear for the work program. April 20th, failed to appear for the work program. And so far he's done 0 of 5. So he hasn't paid any money. He hasn't done any days that we gave him a chance to take care of the money that way.
good news is he's gotten a job.
Where? Aunt Millie's. The bakery? How many hours a week? When'd you get the job?
This will be my 3rd patient.
Okay. All right. So why haven't you been able to do any work program?
Really originally trying to look for the job because I was working at a car wash. For my own car wash, but that was maybe, you know what I'm saying? That
How did that stop you from showing up for the scheduled work program?
the first day I totally forgot. Even with that, that's why I paid. I got, child before she had going on. You see that domestic violence case 3 years ago. Now that I'm trying to get custody of my child, now she's trying to bring this up, trying to do all this allegation. And make my life.
Okay, let's not talk about the domestic violence while we're talking about all this.
I can't make excuses. I'm not making excuses.
Yeah, I'm asking, he is working, but he it stays off, so I'm asking that the work program be.
I got my work. I got my work.
That work program be reinstated and that we set up a payment plan with the understanding if he doesn't pay on time, then he's looking at jail time. Can't just not pay, that's totally for.
Especially when the court gives you the option to just do work program instead of $4,000. So I'm gonna send you back to Avery on these from community enrichment, see if you can start to make a dent in this. Have a seat until we get the domestic violence file up here, because I don't have the file yet. I just know this woman showed up today and I asked her why. So let me,
Appropriate for her to skip probation or something? Is he not on probation?
I don't know. Because, okay, nobody's asking you a question. You're better off not talking. So let me get my hands on the file and then we'll talk again. I might have to just schedule this on a Tuesday when the prosecutor's here. I don't know. All right.
He's supposed to be here at like, we're gonna show up.
What do you got?
I have Mr. Bay.
Yeah, let's take care of the sentencings. Come on up, Mr. Bay. I'll get to you. I'll get to you. All right. So
Please start now, that's for a plea. You want him to go downstairs and do setups and stuff.
well, eventually go downstairs. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so tell me what the plan is.
Plan is, building career, I work at the airport, it's basically Delta, I work with Delta, building career with Delta, company, many benefits, and,
Is that a full-time job?
yeah, I work, I'm in training right now, it's a 9 AM to 5 PM.
What are you doing? Bag handling or cleaning the planes? What are you doing?
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
yeah, that's what I've just been doing.
The way you explained it to me, Your Honor, they got good benefits, great career there.
Could be.
20 years, yeah.
Flight benefits. Yeah.
He's been waiting for this job, so.
Yeah. My brother-in-law used to do the same thing you're doing. He used to fly to Atlanta every one week in a month because a buddy of his was down there.
Great.
Didn't cost him anything. Yeah.
That's his plan.
All right. All right. Where'd you go to high school?
I was at Eagle and I switched to Northern.
You graduated though. You graduated?
Yes.
What does it take you to get your GED?
I wanted to leave.
I'll tell you what I'll do. On these two files, I want to put you on probation for 12 months, non-reporting probation, stay out of trouble, get your GED. Or go to jail. Is that a good incentive? Or really convince me that you did everything in your power and you couldn't get the test couldn't pass the test. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Talking to you, you've got enough gray matter to pass the test. Don't you? All right.
You're moved through the airport.
Oh, you got to get your GED. You got to get your GED. If nothing else, you got any kids?
Yeah.
How old? Okay. At some point, it's down the road, but it's going to be here like that. Trust me. At some point, when that little boy or little girl, okay, when that little boy doesn't want to go to school, you can sit him down and say, I'm going to tell you how important school is because I didn't do it the right way, but I went back and fixed the problem. Okay? You got to get your GED. Now you got to get it or I'm going to put you in jail. All right? Don't wait till 9 months down the road to decide what it's going to take to get your GED. So get started on it now. Figure out what you got to do. Okay? So I'm not even going to charge you money. I'm kind of paying you to get your GED. All right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
I can't wait to see you in your little cap and gown. All right. Good luck. And if you're having problems, come back and see me. All right. What else you got? Paul? Holland.
Yeah, the attorney, they know nothing about it, they thought he took a plea, they didn't really.
Jamie, have you pulled a Holland file? Oh, you did? Go ahead.
I got for the record there about these couple and with his Holland, and
Thank you, ma'am.
hearing on in place of her attorney of record, Mr. Graziano. Ma'am, do you have any objections? Hearing today? Yes. Thank you, ma'am. Your Honor, today's date time set for sentencing. We did review the report, we find it factually accurate. There is an addition, Your Honor, Ms. Holland did change her address. She said she has changed it downstairs, but she probably put it on the record today, but you have it.
Go ahead. You got her on Liberty in the system? Thank you. Thank you. We're good.
Other than that, no additional, she's not correct. We would hopefully respect when, you adopt the recommendations of probation.
Okay. Mr. Rowley, I've misplaced the PSI. This was a fines and costs only, I believe. I'm good. I just want to confirm what I thought. Okay. All right, ma'am, don't feel that you have to, but is there anything you want to tell me? Oh, with the GED? Yeah. Thank you. Anything else? That's not going to help you. Fines, it costs $1,300. Go downstairs, make arrangements on that before you leave. They'll talk about options. Questions? Have a lovely day.
Thank you, Ron.
Miss Knapp, give me a name.
Pardon me?
Give me a name.
Brandon.
Brandon Hedwig,
Hedwig, H-E?
Hedwood. This is a probation.
Got it. Come on up.
Morning, Your Honor, Leslie Knapp, appearing on behalf of the defendant. Your Honor, this is a matter of not paying money. Yeah, we can start paying them today. Got it, John? Well,
Where you working?
I was working at Road, first off, it was supposed to be a welding career. Technically, I kind of took time off from there because I didn't have my license. License got suspended. I wasn't notified to be suspended. So right now I'm working for a car wash, but I'm trying to get back further because I have to be
Okay.
all the way from Detroit to Buffalo.
I cannot figure out how his driver's license got suspended. Other than it's a UDAA, it was reduced from a UDAA apparently, but they have these.
All right, so this is all. Okay, this is all about money.
This suspension was because he failed to be sentenced.
Okay, so once he's back on track with the funding on the seat. His life is reinstated.
That was the, to the judge, it was the
I would know he was late to get here today, he had to wait for a ride.
Yeah.
Not driving.
So currently, my records show 1254.
Yes.
All right. What's your plan?
Yeah, Your Honor, I want to pay something today, but
How much?
the title bills, you said how much? What can we pay to try to work toward me getting my license reinstated? It was,
You want to negotiate with me, or you just want to tell me your best effort?
I just don't know what your best effort is.
I'll give you 10% of that. Well, how much is it? 1,500?
It's $1,254 right now. Not to get your license back. I got to have a substantial portion of this to get your license back. I mean, I'll take $10 today. I mean, I'll put you on a payment plan, but if you want your license back, you got to lump sum me.
300 for?
Perfect. Give me $300 when?
I'll give you today, Your Honor.
Then we'll release his license.
Yes.
And then you want to do monthly, weekly? How do you want to do it?
Fuck me with-
You tell me. I don't care. You tell me.
Get it out of the way. I don't know,
How much?
100 a week or?
But you tell me.
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's making my tail wag. Follow through.
Your Honor.
You're welcome. Who's next? Brown?
John Brown.
Brown?
Brown. Come on. Morning, Your Honor, Leslie Knapp, appearing on behalf of
No attorney on him? No.
He can get it completed in 2 weeks.
All right, let's see what we got. We got a couple files. November 24, February 26, 12/25. Looks like he owes us 18 days on the work program and $858. That sound right? All right. You're working somewhere?
Just job yesterday.
Where at?
Oh, well, sure. So that's what.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
What kind of shift you gonna be on? What days?
4 days, I want to do a million, 4 days off the week.
All right, so you'll have a couple days off, you can get work program done. All right. All right, as far as the money, what do you plan there?
Chase started on the million.
You want to do monthly payments? Hmm. All right, so if I give you another chance at work program, are you going to be able to show up every day you schedule, your schedule?
You schedule.
You pick the days, but are you going to be able to show up the days you've picked?
Yeah, I don't know the way how the job is set up. It's like maybe have to call.
What do you mean, like every day you call to see if you're on or not?
Something like that, but right now, I'm trying to find a case that I had me. One, so they were gonna give me a call to me, so they were.
So I'm confused. Are you telling me you don't know yet what your permanent shift's gonna be? All right, yeah, they've hired you, but you're in the onboarding process, right? Okay, so at some point, you think they're gonna say, all right, you're working Monday through Thursday, this shift. Do you have any idea when that's gonna happen? All right, so sometime next week, you're gonna know what your days off are going to be going forward. All right, once you know that, if I give you until after that point to pick your days, are you going to be able to show up the days you pick? All right. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you, Vanessa, you okay with him calling you and scheduling by a certain date? So if I give him until July 10th to get his schedule set, he can do that on the phone. All right, so by July 10th, you think you're gonna have your regular schedule so you know when your days off are? All right, so today, set up something on the payments while you're here. Between now and the 10th, you gotta call her. It's on you. You gotta call her and get your days scheduled on the work program. We good? We're not gonna have any problem. Because remember, work program is an alternative to jail. That's why I really pushed you. Are you going to be able to show up when you pick the days? Okay, all right, good luck. Good luck with a new job. Davis,
Yep, they just thought I was not gonna type, yeah, fine. What is this one?
Ready, Your Honor, Mr.
Davis.
That's what the periodic bill with Mr. Davis, Your Honor.
Mr. Davis has got a file for March 24, 26, allow unlicensed driver to operate, doesn't want to do work program that was ordered.
Correct.
Okay,
This job.
who do you work for? What days do you work? How long you been working sevens? You're probably working 12-hour shifts too. Okay, how long can you do that?
John,
Well, make hay with the sunshine. All right, well, you owe me time, brother.
understand.
So I know you don't want to do jail.
No. I wonder
If it's time, it's not money. I'll give you one chance and one chance only to avoid work program by doing 30 hours of charity work. We can give you a list, or you can find someplace on your own. It's got to be a nonprofit registered as such with the IRS. So church, soup kitchen, Salvation Army. Do 30 hours community service, charity work, letterhead from the charity, official letterhead that documents your hours, and turn that into us by the end of August. So I'm going to give you all of July and all of August. I'm giving you lots of grace. So don't come in to say, hey, I need more time. All right. You got all that, Vanessa? All right.
Judge Durden, I don't know if she's in the.
Thank you, Your Honor.
She's got one more. So these are in addition to the ones that I already dealt with.
Those ones are not sentenced. You just fails to appear for.
Okay. All right. And counsel, I've got Chambliss. Am I saying it right? Come on up.
Your Honor, Mr. Chambliss missed his last day of work program. He didn't go to the past 2 weeks.
And you set up a payment plan, but didn't make the payments. Right? Are you I'm assuming that's not fashion. You're working. All right. Can you get it done, or we got to give you other options? Can you get it done, or we got to give you other options? All right, go schedule your one day. I'm not going to give you a penalty. The next time I see you, I will. So get the one day done and stick with this next payment plan.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Yeah. This,
Mr. Harrell. Yeah, so I've got his domestic violence file. I've also got a 9/22/24 Drobo license suspended and a May 26/23 Drobo license. He's never been sentenced because we can't get him to show up for court. So I can sentence on those two if he'll let me sentence on a Judge Martin DWLS.
Did you catch all that? Bernard?
Yeah, I got the domestic. We'll get back to that. I've got a Drovo license suspended. He took a plea in front of Judge Martin. This file goes back to September 22, 24 incident date. I can sentence him today if he's okay with me sentencing him instead of Judge Martin,
Oh,
just to get it done.
yeah.
All right. Then we've got another file that's my file, and this one's from May 26, 23, Drovo license, unlicensed or without cycle endorsement. He's never been sentenced on that. So we can sentence on those two today, and then we can talk about the domestic. All right. So are you working? Where are you working? Aunt Millie's, and that's a new job.
This is my third.
Yeah. Okay. What's the status of your license? You still suspended? All money issues? You're living right here on 4th Street? All right. What days are you working at Millie's?
Hard to see, so like this week I work Monday, I was off Tuesday, and I work Wednesday, and I was off Thursday, which is today. I go to work tomorrow. And I'm on Saturday, Sunday, next week, I work.
How far in advance do you know your schedule? Do they do it once a month?
They give us a little once a month.
All right. All right.
I think I kind of go out for like Monday, walk Tuesday, Wednesday, yeah, I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
All right. So what I'll do on these two files is you're already into us for way too much money. So I'm just going to order 5 days on the work program on each of these files. Do you?
I'm very sorry to do this. Can you please give me those keys?
Oh, yeah, sure. 240742 and 24 RP 05628B.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. So scratch that one. I'll give you another one. 23 VB 01712A. So on each of those, you owe me 5 days on the work program. Do you?
10 days altogether.
Correct, but no money on those two. Do you have your schedule far enough in advance so you can schedule those today, or do I need to give you some time to come back and schedule those? Like after you get your July schedule or something?
My schedule was in the car, my team is all to July 2nd.
So that doesn't give you enough time. So I'm gonna give you until. Are we open the 5th? We'll close the 5th, aren't we?
We're closed on the 3rd.
We'll close the 3rd, so we're here the 5th?
This Sunday.
Oh, I'm looking at Jim. Okay, yeah. So I'm assuming you'll have the next schedule by the 3rd of July, because this schedule's up the 2nd, right? So I'm gonna give you until the 10th to come in here and pick those 10 days. Or if you have to, pick 5 days in July, and then when you get your August schedule, come back and pick 5 more, or whatever you can do. Okay? You got that, Vanessa?
On top of office community management.
Right, you understand that? This is separate from the files I sent you down to talk to Avery about. So whatever you work out with Avery on that $4,000 you owe us, if he's giving you the option to do work program there, it's not these 10 days, it's different 10 days. You can't double dip. I'm giving you enough grace on these now. Understood? All right, so now what I've got is the domestic violence file from July 13, 2023. He's scheduled for sentencing in front of Judge Patton on July 7 at 9:45. So given the fact that the sentencing is just a little over a week away.
Not a sentence, I just gave you new,
Oh,
that's just, he's
not,
he doesn't hear.
okay. All right.
So wait, is there?
So we can sentence on July 7th. Is that what?
We can have a pre-trial on
Oh.
July 7th.
He hasn't been convicted.
Do you have a flat on it yet,
No,
Helen?
nothing.
Okay,
Okay.
He,
so we can give him a July 7th pretrial date.
The last step, okay? That is,
I already had it.
Tuesday.
You've had a lot of pretrial scheduled, but
Like,
But the case hasn't been resolved. You haven't set it for trial, you haven't taken a plea, so we got to do it.
Not guilty. Then the last one, it wasn't here, it was in another court, they switched it to this one. And the lawyer, I had pictures and everything.
You're getting something mixed up because the domestic violence never goes anywhere else.
You showed me pictures of her face and everything.
Yeah, but domestic violence doesn't get switched to another court.
It's happening in Belleville, it didn't happen.
Yeah, Belleville's venue is here. Belleville stuff happens, goes through here.
It was not gonna be in front of Judge Oakley, right?
Currently, I can give them a judge's patent date 7/7. That's the quickest date we can get. Yeah, but this case hasn't been handled yet. You might have been here before, but it's not resolved. So either it's got to be dismissed, there's got to be a trial date set, there's got to be a plea taken. Somehow we got to get it resolved.
Like last time when I came, and I said, when I scheduled, it was this building, when I scheduled, and I missed my work program, I was seeing on domestic violence, and that's when they showed me the pictures. I'm like,
Okay.
Okay, but that doesn't matter because the case hasn't been resolved. It's an open case. You got to deal with it.
Come back for a pre-trial. So that's gonna be the 7th.
The 7th. 9:45. No, we're not working around your work schedule anymore.
So it's on Zoom.
Can you get a break at work so you can Zoom?
yeah.
Okay, it's 9:45, it's Zoom. All right. So, Ms. Feduro, July 7, 9:45, the prosecutor's gonna want to hear from you on that day.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Ron. Okay, now you need to go downstairs.
Well, let's talk about bond.
Well, this was an arena?
No, he got arraigned back in June. He's on a personal bond. I'm just gonna order no contact. So, no contact with her.
What about our 11-year-old daughter that he's doing this in
Want
front
to
of?
have contact with him? Between now and July 7th, do you want to have contact with him?
I do not.
Can we arrange for the child to be exchanged through a third party, Your Honor?
Ms. Feduro,
This
you
is
hear that?
happening in front of our daughter, Your Honor.
All I want to know is, do you want to have contact with him?
I do
before?
not.
Okay, can you arrange third-party pickup for your daughter? If
Sure.
he's supposed to have her this week and you can make that arrangement, who do you want to use for third party?
My sister,
Your sister's name is?
Gina Fredero.
You can do that?
Yes. What? With that, can you order that she don't contact me?
No, I can't because she's not under my thumb on a bond. I can suggest it.
Gina.
Don't contact him if you don't have to, Ms. Fedoro, and if you do contact him, it's only about your daughter. You're just buying trouble if you do.
I know that.
Yeah, sure, go
All
on.
right, so I'm gonna continue the personal bond. I'm gonna order no contact other than third party for the child visitation.
Thank
Are we clear, Mr. Harrell? All right. Good luck. Thank you, Ms. Fedoro.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Don't forget what I told you. If something happens Saturday, you gotta make a report.
Okay, I will.
I've
Thank
got
you.
Alexander, is it White? I think you are. Well, I don't know, unless there's somebody out there. Are you going forward today without an attorney?
Yes. Send a notice to you.
Are you going with that?
Come on up, sir. I've got a file from January 2026. Allow unlicensed person to operate a vehicle. And you owe me money and time, right?
I do.
All right. Can you make a payment today? It looks like we've got a payment plan since April, but no money made.
All I do.
What can you do?
I got a new job, it's direct deposit, and I gave them all the accounts, because I'll get paid.
Yeah,
And one of the accounts, deactivated, and it got sent to that. So
Okay.
that's the reverse thing. Okay.
what can you do and when?
Maybe tomorrow, following Friday.
All right, so by next Friday, you'll get some payments started. All right. And you can get the work program done?
Yeah, that was my fault. I thought it was every other Saturday. I showed up one day when I wasn't scheduled, and I showed up another day and I wasn't on this. And they didn't want me to go that day.
All right, where are you working now?
Over,
Where's that at?
they got multiple locations, but I work in Highland Park.
Okay, full-time? Good. All right, so yeah, go downstairs, schedule your days on the work program. No more problems on that, or you might do the jail time. All right, and then we'll see some money between now and next Friday, the 3rd. And then regular
That
payments.
was nice. So,
And then regular payments, right? Yeah. Yeah. Tim, we got people out there?
What's that? Are you from Stockton? Okay.
What's the defendant's name? Hoffman? I'm ready when you are. Anybody else out there, Tim?
Judge,
Yeah.
And y'all's the two, right, 5 days on this one as well. He was given 10 total, right?
Yeah.
What is Avery's extension? Do we know? 264? So he's got 10 total that you that are there and then
Whatever we
we
got.
allow him to do. Or 268, is that something?
And Tom, he's doing good. I am his software and stuff. We work closely.
Hey, is Avery sitting good? Can you tell him that Mr. Harold, these ones is coming down and needs to sign up 10 days, 2 signers today. That he was ordered, 10 days work. Because plus the wants to talk about regarding the enrichment for his signs that. But he needs 10 days right now. It's over.
yes, they should have been pulled out.
Yes, the enrichment or whatever,
But
because
he
it was
didn't.
$4,000.
These
Right.
numbers.
I bet, yeah.
What do you got? McMeekin, MC?
Yeah, I know you can shoot a show.
I've got her. Yep, I've got her.
I got. Come on, Miss McMeekin. You're on my, Ms. McMeekin's, failed to complete work program.
All right, we've got a file from January 13 this year, drove a license, unlicensed or without cycle endorsement. Yeah, she had work program. She asked me to convert it to community service hours. Told her 24 hours by April 15th. Gave her extra time to give the paperwork in. All right, boy, you turned this into a big mess, didn't you? Yeah, where'd you do the hours at?
They were saying, once they give me this like a side letter, and I know they were saying they need to have like a format filled out or something like that, make sure they work.
Official letterhead is what I tell people. Yeah. Okay.
Form of the work program, but the day I was back.
All right. Are you working?
Yeah.
Which one have you had the longest and what is it? You're a who? Oh, okay. For who? ABA, what, all right, where's that? Yeah. Okay, all right, what do they place you into schools to like be an aide in schools?
There, maybe especially with facilities, Highland Park, we have sessions which are assigned.
Yep. Makes sense, okay. All right. So you did the 24 hours,
I didn't actually that.
Yeah. but you did 24?
Yeah.
Can you get something on their letterhead that shows? I'll give you more time to present the paperwork. How much time you need?
Today, I'm going to UFA, because then I worked 2 times, I try to go.
I'll give you some time. You got the day off today?
Yeah.
All right, so can you give her an email address? She just email you something, Vanessa? Can she just email you community service hours? All right, I'm gonna give you until July 3rd. Enough time? All right, so make sure you get an email address so you can take care of that.
So I think I have your time, right?
Yeah.
I have to, yeah, your last name is email, is that right? Yeah. I'll go ahead and re-email you now with my email address.
You don't need to be on a civil case, do you?
What's the thing?
It's at 11.
I do?
Yeah, it's on your. It's
I have no idea what I got.
BMD funding versus Crawford,
I have no idea what it is.
something to garnish. No, she could grow.
Yeah, you're all set.
I'm good.
You too.
So we're done now, Leslie, out there?
There's nobody else out there.
Okay, good.
I don't have anybody.
It's on your big.
Nobody else out there, so.
You got 11 o'clock for me?
Wait, I'm supposed to be now. Do I, wait.
Thanks.
I have that into. How are you?
Any idea what it is? Can you have somebody run up whatever they filed? Thanks.
Judge, you want to have her send something to you by July, they're approving her hours?
Yeah, she says she's done the hours at Focus Home, but she just can't get paperwork from them.
Well, they were gonna give her a typed letter, but she said she didn't want that. She wanted a form and she.
I just told her, get something on letterhead that says she got
Did the wrong thing.
it. That might be.
That is who that is.
Counsel, are you ready? Your appearance for Mr. Hoffman.
Good morning, John Dedees, what I want to do, hearing on behalf of Ms. Coffin, 71014. And I want to apologize to the board for the calendar mix up in my office this morning and left us behind.
Apologize to him because I've been keeping busy. He's the one that had to wait.
That's all.
So on my behalf, accepted. All right, do you gentlemen went over the report? Any corrections?
Our only request going to be that in lieu of the work detail that my client be permitted to provide community service time.
Convince me.
Commensurate amount would be 40 to 50
No,
hours.
no, I can do the math, but why should he get that option? It's an alternative to jail.
Frankly, Your Honor, my client is in management at the company that he works at. I think it will be an opportunity for him to give back either to the court's chosen charities or charity
Mhm.
church is choosing.
Okay.
Uh,
What do they do at Pro V? Sorry, counsel. What do they do at Pro V?
It's scrap management, shredding,
Where are they at?
that's right on Dearborn and Michigan Avenue,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah, okay, okay. How's scrap right now? Is it up? Yeah. What's copper? What's number one copper?
I think it depends on what problem, $1 a pound.
Crazy.
To that.
Okay. All right. Okay. Anything else?
see,
How long will it take you to do 40 hours of charity work?
Well, I got the weekends and so when it's fast, I can get it done.
End of August give you enough time?
Yeah.
You sure? Okay. Anything else, gentlemen? All right. Sir, I'm going to accept the recommendation of probation. So you went over with counsel, you went over 10 recommendations. Those are now all court ordered, except for instead of work program, I'm giving you the hours. You can pick a charity or your own. It's got to be registered with the IRS. So 501c3, or you can just ask for a letter downstairs and we'll give you a list of pre-approves. I don't care which way. And if you've got someplace in mind you want to do it, let us approve it before you spend 40 hours to make sure you're going to get credit for it. Okay. All right. So 12 months probation, adopt in full the recommendations, fines and costs $1,300. Go downstairs, talk about payment options. Before you leave, I want you to have a plan either to pay it, get it paid today, or have a plan to get it paid. That was wordy. That makes sense? Pay it today. That's easy. Okay. Anything else? Good luck. Have a good day, gentlemen. We think that's it, Em? Thanks.
You go really fast, Jenny.
That was like a complete cluster. I was so confused on that whole thing. Mm-hmm.
That is it, Judge.
Thank you.
The other person is Crawford, correct, Judge?
Thank you.
Jessica, yeah.
They're, yeah, they want me to
No. Are we ready on LVNV versus Crawford?
Hello.
Yes, Judge.
Counsel, your appearance for LVNV.
Francesca Servi for plaintiff P87205.
Ms. Crawford, go ahead and activate your camera, please.
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms.
Hello.
Crawford, you filed objections to garnishment.
Yes, sir.
All right, you checked the box, the writ was not properly issued or is otherwise invalid, and see addendum 1. Counsel, did you get the paperwork I'm looking at? Well, I guess you would know that. Did you get some paperwork from Ms. Crawford?
Yes, we got the objection, and then there was a short letter attached to the end, which she
Okay,
titled
so
addendum. Yep.
That sounds like what I'm looking at. All right, so counsel, any response to the objections that were filed?
Yes, Your Honor. Plaintiff would respond in stating that it looks like the majority of defendant's objection is kind of attempting to attack the validity of the underlying judgment. In the addendum, it states that she did receive notice from her employer. She was served with a request and writ for garnishment. So I'm not sure how it was improperly issued or how she would not have received notice of it. In her addendum, it states that she did receive the notice from her employer. Her employer did disclose to us that defendant is an active employee there. So with that, plaintiff would ask that you deny defendant's objection as invalid under the court rules.
Thank you, counsel. Ms. Crawford, what do you think was invalid about the process, the garnishment process?
It wasn't just the garnishment process. I'm sorry,
Let's
I don't
start
really
with the
know how
garnishment
to.
process because that's the only thing in front of me today.
Yeah,
You
I
filed
don't really.
objections to garnishment. So what's wrong with the garnishment process?
Well, I am currently under workers' comp right now. I am on a workers' injury from work.
Okay.
So most of my check is going into workers' comp, and I'm getting paid out through workers' comp. During the time, I don't really know how to do the
Okay,
objections.
ma'am, you're getting off track here. You filed objections to garnishment. You checked the box that
Correct.
said the garnishment process was invalid. I'm asking you to tell me what was invalid about the process.
Well, sir, I've never gone through this, so I'm not sure how it went through. I don't know if I was supposed to get written confirmation of the garnishments, which I never received. I only got it through my employer, nothing through the actual, like the defendant. So I'm not sure
Okay.
how this all goes. I've never been sued. Like I said, I don't know how all this works.
Okay.
This
All
is the
right,
first
well,
I've ever gone through this.
there are specific reasons why you can object to a garnishment, and not knowing how the process works is not one of the reasons. So I'm
Okay.
going to deny your objections.
And
It's
also, it said
Okay,
that
ma'am,
I could deny it if
I
I was
didn't
getting
remember
workers'
asking a question.
compensation.
I didn't remember asking a question. I'm trying to explain to you my ruling.
Okay.
All right, so I'm denying your objections to the garnishment.
Okay.
It sounds like what you need to do is either attack the underlying judgment or try to work out some kind of payment plan with the
I
plaintiff.
tried with the plaintiff. They don't
Okay,
want to.
once
I went
again,
through
I
a heart
didn't ask
attack.
you a question. So
Well, sir,
I'm
I
trying to
cannot see
explain your,
you.
I'm
All I
trying
see
to
is a
expl-
courtroom.
See ya.
That's it.
All right, we're done. Thank you, counsel.
Thanks, Judge.
the probation and stuff. Yeah. Dan's jumping on now, Judge.
Too late. I ruled the objections were invalid and terminated the meeting because I didn't want to argue with the defendant. Thank you. All right.
You were on there and she could see you.
I could see me. And I don't care if you can see me or not. You can hear me. I was going to explain to her what her options were. But not in the mood.
Can a judge save someone's life before it's too late? That emotional question took center stage during one of the most unforgettable courtroom hearings you'll ever see. A young man stood before the judge after pleading guilty to operating while visibly impaired. But this hearing quickly became about much more than a DUI. It became a desperate conversation about alcoholism, addiction, and whether this defendant would survive if nothing changed. As the hearing began, the defendant's attorney explained that his client had the full support of his family. His father sat beside him in court, worried not just about the sentence, but about whether his son would ever overcome his addiction. The family described years of alcohol abuse, failed attempts to stop drinking, emergency ambulance rides, and countless nights wondering if they would receive the phone call every parent fears. Then the defendant's father spoke directly to the judge. He admitted they had tried everything. They had taken him to hospitals, called ambulances, and watched alcohol take control of his life. Despite having a good job with excellent insurance, nothing seemed to break the cycle. The father quietly admitted that he feared his son was drinking himself to death. The courtroom fell silent. The judge looked at the young man and delivered words that no one in the room will forget. "You're going to kill yourself. You know that." Instead of simply handing down punish,